Hey there, Fredheads, CubixFails here. Science is pretty amazing, right? It can help us do things unthought of hundreds of years ago, like talk to people around the world through a screen, or make fart noises with tiny rectangles. But what's more fun is science fiction. That's why today here at Channel Frederator, we will be looking at in no particular order the 13 Jimmy Neutron inventions we wish existed. Number 1. Anti-aging tonic. Nobody wants to grow old, right? It's sad and boring, and you move at the speed of a slug in molasses. So the solution? Anti-aging tonic, of course! Warning, the side effects may include becoming a baby with the ability of speech and being pursued by weird strangers.
We want the talking baby! We want the talking baby!
Number 2. The Brain Drain 8000. Ever wanted to knock someone down a peg? Do you know someone who's just a bit too smart for their own good? Well, give them this fancy hat and turn them into the dunciest dunce who ever did dunce. Side feature, it can make you smarter, so it's a win-win.
Let the record show, for one brief and shining moment, I was smarter than Freak Brain.
Number 3, the amusement park Space Armada. You know what would make an amusement park better? Putting rockets on the rides and going on a cosmic journey through space on a giant flying octopus. Not only does this Armada look cool, but Jimmy designed every vessel you can see. Well, except that one.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. You kind of ruined it, though.
Number 4, BUBBLEGUM. Tired of reading all them long books? Bored of sitting for hours in the library reading the same page over and over because you can't soak up the info? Well, BUBBLEGUM is here to solve all your problems. Word of advice though, don't eat more than one. Side effects may vary.
Once upon a time, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Elementary, my dear Watson!
Number 5, the Super Bubblegum Mobile. Speaking of gum, are you sick of walking everywhere? Need a new fun form of transport? Try bouncing your way into town. See the great views as you soar into the sky, and greet your friends as you plummet to the earth. Oh, but watch out for that!
I guess trees are like the brakes.
Number 6, the hovercar. Is traveling in a bubble not quite your style? How about a donut-shaped hovercar? You can George Jetson your way downtown with your friends in luxurious style. And if there's traffic, just fly over it. Why? Because you can. Number 7, the jetpack. Okay, last travel-related invention, but this one is by far the best. Why bounce in a bubble or fly about in a clunky donut mobile when you can fly everywhere with speed and precision? Oh, but it can be somewhat temperamental sometimes. Number 8, V.O.X. What's cooler than a personal assistant? A robot personal assistant, that's what. V.O.X is just that. She takes commands, warns Jimmy of apparent dangers to the planet, and controls everything in the lab while Jimmy is busy doing other things. Overall, she's an invaluable part of Jimmy's work.
Thank you, V.O.X.
You're welcome.
Number 9, the Neutronic Game Pyramid. Okay, so this one is pretty cool. Imagine being transported directly into your favorite video game. Jumping on Goombas side by side with Mario, or shooting up Covenant with Master Chief in Halo. Sounds like a lot of fun, right? But you better pick a game that you feel like you could actually tackle, or it's game over, man.
Okay, that could've gone better.
Number 10, the Shrink Ray. Who hasn't dreamed of shrinking themselves down so that they can crawl into people's ears and pretend to be their conscience so as to get them to do your bidding? Just me? Oh, okay, never mind. The Shrink Ray is still a pretty neat invention. Not only can it shrink things down, but it can also make them really big too. Problem being, it's another thing that's a bit temperamental.
I like your useless shrink ray, Jimmy.
Oh, well, it's probably just a programming error.
Number 11, the HYPERCUBE. Ah, yes, the HYPERCUBE. It can store infinite amounts of anything and give you pretty much anything you ask for. Sort of like a bag of holding from Dungeons & Dragons. Although, another warning, don't put too much of one given thing into it. The results may be messy.
Hey, look, dear, I won!
Oh, that is good.
Number 12, Goddard. Okay now, in all seriousness, who wouldn't want a robot dog as a kid? Dog companions are already awesome, so a robot dog companion is like at least 3 times cooler, and not to mention more useful. Goddard can fly, give advice, cover for you if you're away, explode and then put himself back together. All around, he's just one cool pup.
Oh, you gotta admit, that is pretty neat.
Number 13, the Cheese Ray. Honestly, I'm really not quite sure what to say about this one. When I heard of it, I didn't know if it scanned cheese, destroyed cheese, or turned things into cheese. It turned out to be the latter. And how useful would that be? It would be a fantasy for Wallace and Gromit, that's for sure.
Congratulations, Jimmy. Can I keep the cheese, Ray?
I don't think so.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not give it a like to show us said fact, and tell us in the comments below which invention is your favorite. I've been your host, CubixFails. You can see my channel annotated to the left. I do reviews, voice acting, and various other collaboratory things. If that doesn't boat your float, then you can watch more ToonedUp episodes through the annotation to the right, or click the Fred head to join the Channel Frederator Network and get sweet, sweet cash for making ToonedUp episodes. Thanks again for watching, and remember, Frederator loves you.